And welcome to Half Baked. You guys, we got special guest Jim Fowler and company over there with all these animals. Look at this. We got a skink, we got a mottled owl, we got alligator snapping turtles, and a whole lot more, correct?
We have a whole zoo here.
We do. We got a whole zoo. And on top of all the animals that we have visiting, we also have to cook granola bars. It was sort of a trail mix idea, you know, while we're out in the wild, we're going to be cooking some granola bars.
Idea.
If they don't work out, I got some backup. But we're looking forward to the show. We're going to have a blast, so please stick around. Half Baked's coming up with a very special episode with Mr. Jim Fowler. Stick around.
Howdy, everybody. My name's Dave Manhunt. When I'm not picking and a grinning, you know where I'm at. That's burlybear.com. It's my favorite place on the information superhighway. I go down all the highways and the byways, but my favorite highway stop has to be burlybear.com. You might ask me why. It's got the best information. All the kids love our really cool stuff. It's got the best information, yeah. And you might think you've had enough, but burlybear.com keeps me smiling all day long. Just like a guitar, a log, or a bicycle. That's burly.com. No matter where you are or what you're on, burlybear.com. And I'm Dave Manheim, and I love burlybear.com.
What's up? You guys, welcome back to Half Baked. Here's what we got to get doing. I need to talk to you very much about your history because, like I told you, last time I saw you, you were wrestling alligators. And we actually have those on the set today, so we're going to do some recreating. We're gonna get you all done up and like wrestling some alligators. But I got to go get the things out of. I got to start cooking here. You're gonna have to give me some help here on
You're not implying that we're going to cook this, though. I mean, I'm here with the animals.
Yeah,
there is a limit.
Skink's not on the menu tonight.
Oh, okay.
Actually, nothing you brought is on the menu. Although alligator tastes like chicken, right, Alan?
Hey, listen, I thought you were going to say you saw me on Seinfeld.
Oh, were you on Seinfeld then?
Absolutely, just before they ended,
yeah.
Hawk, I've got a hawk here, like the one we had on
the peregrine? Is that what you brought on there?
Well, it wasn't really a peregrine.
A Harris hawk?
It was another kind of hawk. Yeah, it was a Swenson's hawk.
Damn. Swenson's. I just did see one, though. All right, here's what I'm doing. Someone's got to follow me because I got to go get this stuff out of here.
Okay.
Here's my list. Here's what we're doing. I got granola, oatmeal, sesame seeds, peanuts. We're gonna like make.
So you're getting ready to go out in the wild kingdom, right?
Right. I'm gonna have to put a couple of these in my pockets before I hit
good.
the trail. Well, I'll keep you going.
This is a vegetarian, so we got to watch a little bit about what you put close to
Should I be making him something?
Mainly leaves.
Mainly leaves?
Yeah.
I've only got some fake leaves in the back out the window there. That's about it.
In the Solomon Islands, so it's pretty specialized.
Where are the Solomon Islands?
They're out in the South Pacific.
They are?
Yeah.
And so these guys swam there?
Well, I don't know how they got there. It's beyond me to tell you how they got there originally, but they do stay in the trees almost all their life. I know that. Yeah. Weird, though, huh?
He's into that hockey stuff.
Yeah, and very dry.
Yeah, he's shedding.
But I'll try to keep him away from your.
He's gonna go for me.
Well, he just likes to climb, but I'll keep him away from your.
That's okay. He's just.
Ingredients over
there. He can have some of this stuff. I'm gonna have to yank a couple more things. I'll be back.
Here you go, Bill.
All right. You know, I think we're just gonna mash this all together, like warm it up and then freeze it, and then when that doesn't work, I'll just bring out the ones that I bought.
Yeah.
Now, what do we got? This is not a snake.
It is not a snake. You're absolutely right. Remember the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Oh, yeah. This is what they used?
All the ones in the pit?
Because he was scared of them, yeah.
A little bit of a fake, but these are legless lizards.
Did they color them, or do they come in different colors?
No, but these, they look a little like a cobra.
Right.
And they're from Hungary. See, here's the tail right here.
Right, I can see the little...
And a snake, the tail would only be, about that long.
Right.
If you go hiking on trails, you can see legless lizards in America too, down south there.
Really?
Fairly small ones, yeah.
Down in Florida where it hurts to walk
In
on
the
the
sandy,
grass?
well, in any sandy, real sandy desert soil.
Now, do these guys have forked tongues, just like snakes?
It's like a lizard, yeah. I don't know if he's going to stick it out, but let's see.
Very cool looking.
Put your finger right up there at the beginning, yeah. You trust me, don't you, huh?
Well, I mean, what's he going to do,
he's
bite
not
me?
he's not doing it. A snake would have done that.
I think he knows what we're cooking. That's the whole problem.
Anyway, well, we'll just
Those are very cool. Yeah, well, we'll just keep making them out. Well, all right. Here's
mix this with that.
I'm going to go get some margarine and stuff, and, you know, we'll get a new animal on.
Talk about
If you need some Snapple, Jim, if I get you something to drink like a Snapple or a Snapple.
Talk about specialized.
Snapple.
Look at that, huh?
I've got any Snapple you can think of. So let me know if you need one. Look what we got here. Look at him.
Put him right here.
Is there anything that you're really scared of?
Yeah, this right here.
Yeah, I was going to say, because this is like up there in my book. I'm not very intimidated by a lot of things, but snapping turtles?
Well, let me see.
I mean, I
know I don't want to hog this show here, but do you have a piece of celery by any chance? No.
I'm pretty
How about a banana?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got one coming right over here.
I
just
see.
like I ordered.
Oh, good. Look at that. Look at that. Well, I gotta show you something here. Do we have a second?
We've got a lot of time.
All right, look at this. There's a fishing lure under the tongue on this guy, right? A little red lure.
A little.
Right. And if you touch that, you take the celery. Don't put your fingers too close to the end. And touch that fishing lure right in his jaws there. And you got to tease him a little bit.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh, when he closes his eyes, he gets pissed.
Man, that's automatic. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
automatic.
you could lose a finger.
Well, you know, interesting, you may remember on Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, I used to dive in the water. Marlin would tell me to go jump in the water.
Yeah, you did a lot of crazy stuff, I remember.
But these don't bite you so much underwater. You got to know that. You got to believe in the system.
Now, what if you're
I could show you how to dive in and catch one of these. These get up to be about 100 pounds.
What if I'm skinny dipping and my little lure is wiggling like that?
Well,
is there a chance that he could come up and get it?
Good luck, as long as it doesn't look like a duck. They like to go after you.
Oh, they get the little geese, the little mallards and stuff.
Right, that's right.
Well,
floating at the surface.
I mean, that's what you're really scared about when you're in the water. It's not like you're not worried about getting bit in the arm.
No, if I were you, I wouldn't float on the surface too much. Yeah, right.
Okay, good. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start the sound. I'm going to start the buttering process. Ooh, here comes the gator, right?
I don't know what's in there.
Now, you know, what if someone happened to go in there thinking maybe there's a beer or something in there?
Let's see what's in there.
I'm going to keep cooking while you're going off here. I'm just going to be buttering my 9-inch.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow.
Whoa. There we go. Now, this is just like old times.
All right, here, let's make some room for this guy.
My God, this is a baby. We need to have,
Now, I was on the golf course the other day, and this guy, one of these guys scared me.
Well, he's liable to butter your pan, I'll tell you.
Now, he sounds, you know, relatively pissed.
Well, yeah. I mean, if, who knows?
I know.
Who knows what's going on in the brain of a, you know what this is, by the way.
That is an alligator, not a crocodile.
Exactly.
Can you tell the audience the difference? Because I think everyone's really...
I'll show you a little bit of the difference here. Go ahead, you got a nice smile. Don't you want to open your mouth, huh? Anyway, the alligator has a round...
like a Canada goose.
He has a round snout,
Okay, the round.
Round snout. The crocodile is sharp pointed. And also, I'm not going to use my finger, but the fifth tooth right here on a crocodile overlaps the upper jaw. So if you look close enough, so you can tell that. There's one other big difference that pays to know, too. Crocodiles eat you, but alligators generally don't.
Right.
That's a big difference.
Also about 10 feet difference almost?
Oh, Lord.
Crocs are up to like
You've been
16?
to Australia?
Yeah, I've seen 16.
Have you ever seen the 20-footers over there?
I saw a 16-footer, and I've also, in Africa, saw the biggest crocodile I've ever seen in my life.
You know what? You know where the dangerous point of working with these? It's not right out. Oops. Let me show you something here. Right out here is fairly safe, see? But right over there, you've had it.
They're left to right?
No, they do like this. They bring the tail around and the head, and they knock their prey into the jaws. So,
I didn't know.
You know that old saying, more you know, the less fear you have to have. So, pays to know about these.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to be adding some dry ingredients.
Okay.
I'm not really going to worry about how much I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be I'm just going to be making some granola bars. Whoa! See, here's a little left to right.
Yeah.
All right.
There are some analogies between what I do and what you do.
Yeah, let's hear them. I'd like to know because I'm much more interested in what you do than what I do.
First of all, I'm trying to be a spokesperson for the natural world, right? And what I'm trying to not just talk about animals, but talk about what are the laws of nature that affect life on Earth, including we humans.
Right.
And just want to tell you, nutrition is one of them. It's very important. If you, as nomadic people originally, we used to move all over the place, just like this gator would have a variety of things that it fed on, you know, from fish to whatever. And so it's very important to get a mix of food, which is what you're doing there.
Yeah. Later, alligator. I didn't mean to do that, actually. What do we got?
Well, look at this. It's very appropriate to have on this particular segment.
Yeah, waiting to eat food that's no good.
Bill Robinson is a good friend of mine. I don't think he's going to hold that over my head, though. Bill is an educator. He's done an awful lot of work in front of schools, universities, and this is one of his favorite students.
It's awesome.
Fascinating things you know about vultures. Look at the legs. See how the legs are sort of white?
Right.
You know why that is, don't you? Because in nature, this feeds on carcasses, so it cleans itself by relieving itself on its legs and its feet. So it's another pleasant little thing about, well, that's not
awesome.
No big deal in nature, you know.
No big deal here either, really.
Okay.
I mean, if you gotta go, you just gotta go. All right, the honey, I'm gonna put this on high over here. Okay, this is.
By the way, the vulture is watching you very carefully as well.
This would be a sticky job for the vulture. Tell me about being able to see all the way through its nose there. What's the idea behind that?
Well, this feeds on some pretty big stuff, you know, roadkills. This will, this feeds on, and the riper it is, the better it's digestible, you know, aged meat. So this is designed to really be the garbage man of the natural world.
So we've got, we can do a little trick with this guy, right?
Well, we'll show you a little bit about training. I think would be a good thing to do. I've got another glove here. And do you have some meat? You got any meat left?
I got some meat.
Yeah.
You brought me some meat.
Go over there, Bill.
Think this guy knows where it is or what?
He's pretty smart. You know, we don't give vultures the credit that we probably should for learning ability.
Here's some meat.
This is what, round steak?
Yeah. Oh, look. Look at how fired up he is.
All right, now, Bill says he's never been taught to do this, so. Look at that.
Look at that.
How about that?
Come on, let's go.
Boy, listen.
Give it up. Give it
Hey,
up.
listen. Hey, wait a minute. Siegfried and Roy eat your heart out,
Yeah, right?
Who's
Exactly. We're going to go over and check out the peanut butter. You want to come take a look?
Can I take a look? I'd like to see
let's
this.
take a look. All right, so we basically have this boiling. What I need to do is I need to put in a couple scoops of 2 tablespoons of margarine in, but we're going to take a quick break. We're going to say bye to these guys. What I'm going to do is add the margarine, put everything on the mixture, and then we're going to come back. We've got some more critters that we're going to talk about, and we're going to put the dry mix in with the hot stuff, and we'll be good to go.
You might want to wash your stove sometime, too. It's a little dirty.
Might want to do that. We might do that on the break.
Okay.
All right, take it easy. We'll be back.
From a poverty-stricken Eskimo living in a car
I was a poor Eskimo living in a car.
to so much fame and fortune that nobody says anything about her teeth.
Thank you.
It seems Jewel has got the world wrapped around her 40-inch breast singing Kumbaya. Her story is next on Behind the Music That Sucks.
Hey, welcome back to Half Baked with Jim Fowler. Well, here's what we did. We, in case you guys, we really haven't done much cooking. I'm sorry. This has not really been a half baked. This has been like fully not baked, and like sitting here with animals and having a lot more fun with them and Jim than I have actually been cooking. But I did melt some peanut butter with some honey. I forgot to put in the eggs, so I'm gonna go get 4 eggs and beat those in really quick. What we really need is 1 ostrich egg, right? Put them all in at one time.
Yeah, an ostrich egg would probably give you a lot of energy.
So we can.
That's pretty good.
We'll go ahead and we'll put one of those. We'll put 4 eggs in really quickly. Can you do that one-handed, by the way? Do you think you could do an ostrich egg one-handed?
I'd use an axe on an ostrich egg.
See, the way you handle animals is sort of like the way I handle food. It's kind of like.
Oh, you're pretty good at that. Very good.
No problem. I just kind of
That's
really
going
whip
to
it all
taste
together.
really great out on the trail. Yeah.
Now, this is our last. This is number 4 right there. And we're just going to mix this up. We've brought it to a boil. You know, it's just we're going to put that in there like that. It's not quite a boil, but you know what I mean. And what we're going to do is combine the wet and the dry ingredients. We're going to put it in this pan, and then we're just going to let it chill out.
Do you eat this yourself, or you just recommend it for other people?
I recommend it for all our viewers out there.
Good.
No, I don't need this.
But
at
you
all.
got to do more than that. You got to, what do? You got to solidify it somehow.
Yeah, we're gonna throw that into the.
It's a little hard to carry in your pocket the way it is. You know?
Yeah. Now what do we got coming on here?
Well, listen, talk about the trail and wilderness. Take a look at this. This is my daughter Carrie, but look what she's got. Huh?
She's got a python.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
You know what,
That's a good size one. Pretty good.
Well, it's a bit of a baby, to tell the truth. You know what kind it is?
Oh, that's the Burmese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I actually cheated on that one. I heard you guys say that. I would have guessed like carpet python.
Even one this big, you don't want to get around your neck twice because,
Right.
you know, they have their constrictor.
Right.
They wrap and then like that.
And by the way, these things can bite.
Yeah. Have
I
you
mean,
ever
they have the little teeth in the back. It's not normally common.
ever seen one like this?
The banana python?
Well, actually, not a banana python. You got your mind on food.
Watch his head is in my
No, that's right.
region.
Just stand over here between Carrie and me. I'll show you how to carry one of these. What you want to do is to act like a tree because you know they're afraid of falling.
Yeah, he's.
That's right. That's right. You got it.
I got him.
But this is the albino Burmese.
Now, how do they? You know, that's just through.
That's
They're not
through-
common.
No, this is through a breeding. They found a couple of these, so they breed true.
Are
But
these guys friends?
they probably live together. But anyway, snakes. If you really have problems, you can eat a snake. If you don't have anything else to eat in the wild, they're not bad. Like a little hot dog, you know. You got to eat. They go good in buns. But I'm not recommending you eat a snake. But I've had to do it a few times. But this is a very rare snake. It's very
Beautiful.
It is. I was waiting for you to say that because this is very striking snake. Let me see if I can get that off. By the way, let me just mention one other thing.
Yeah.
You're in New York pretty often. This is a great way to get a seat on the subway. I guarantee you that you'll
That's true.
you'll have a seat offered you. There you go. Right.
Those guys are strong and beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean,
they are.
Just like right there, I can feel like how strong that
Yeah,
guy really is.
I told Alan King, the comedian, once about a 22-foot anaconda that swallowed my arm to the shoulder.
Come on.
Oh yeah. And
Is that real?
He got sick right on the show. I had no idea he was so frightened of it. I was just telling him, you know, I'd made a mistake and grabbed my hand. I was in the Amazon. I don't want to make a long story about it, but
No, I'm ready for a long
the thing
story.
is that I knew that I had to hold the tail because they wrap your tail first. So while I was holding the tail, he had bit me in the hand, so he proceeded to go up the shoulder. But I got out all right.
Yes.
You know, I'm still here.
Right now,
Okay. Yeah, wait a minute.
I'm
Bill
just
will-
getting distracted because I'm hearing
Brian,
like
that's right.
so familiar that sound.
He's got two loves here, cooking
I got-
and birds of prey.
Yeah, I got two loves, exactly. But I just put all the hot mixture, the peanut butter, the honey, the egg, and the margarine. Now I'm putting in the dry mix, and we're combining them. We're gonna put them in our pan, and then we're gonna let it cool for a little bit. All right? This is what you do here. Just gonna go like that. I think I put in too much, so we're just gonna leave that like that. I'm gonna do some mixing, and we'll bring on my favorite bird of
You
prey.
mix it with your hands again?
Yeah.
After holding the snake?
Well, you know, it's a good point.
Yeah, you got to be a little careful. That's right. I was just sorry. I've lived in the bush, and I know you got to be sustainable. So
Right. I mean,
yeah,
exactly.
That's right.
All right, so here we go.
That's better.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay.
All right, here we go. So we're just gonna mix this up like this, and we'll bring on Peregrine.
Brian's got one of my favorite
Oh,
birds of prey in the world. You know what this is, I guess?
I certainly
Yeah.
do. Peregrine.
I just want to say, for those of you who've never had a chance to look close up at a peregrine falcon, they're the most exquisite. They're designed like a jet. They're the fastest living thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I've had this debate with someone. Is the peregrine quicker than a swift?
Well, the swift and the peregrine are pretty even because one eats the other. And if you're a swift that's not swift, you know,
Right.
you wouldn't be around. So this guy can outfly a healthy swift.
Can.
This only catches the weak, sick, and the stupid. So
Okay.
yeah, these are found all over the world. The word peregrinate means to wander. So these will go up to 10,000 miles in one migration.
Wow.
Pretty amazing, huh?
Let me get rid of this
I know.
stuff. I'm gonna put it into our mold here so that I can go wash
Okay.
up.
Here, I'll hold that.
Yeah, if you could hold the
Boy,
9-inch
then
greased pan, then we're
We'll
gonna be in
get
business.
we'll get some meat. That's a 9-inch pan.
That's gonna be a 9-inch square pan.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just gonna kind of push it around like this. This is gonna be a really hearty snack.
Yeah, I like your artistic work there.
You can't be afraid to use your hands in the wild. You know what I mean?
I guess you're right. Yeah. Do you have any meat for the peregrine?
Sure
back
do.
there?
Let me wash my hands and I'll go grab some meat.
How well fed is this? You know, meat has a lot of protein, just like this stuff that you put together here. That's got a lot of power, protein power in it. And frankly, nuts are one of the most basic diets. I've had to consume a lot of those when I'm off in the
Is that too big
middle
for
of
this guy?
nowhere. You want to try that?
Yeah.
Let's see if he'll just take that. Probably has been a social. Yeah, she probably ate before we came down here.
Really? So
But-
she's only going to eat what she feels good
Well,
about.
that's right. And also they're
She's a little
accustomed
psyched
to
right there.
they're accustomed to chasing birds at high speed.
Right.
So you know you got to train them to go into a routine for that.
That's awesome. Such a beautiful, beautiful bird. It's so nice to see those again. We're gonna launch our masterpiece into the freezer. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm getting hungrier just looking at it. I think it's very good.
You're very sweet to say that. I'm getting I'm actually getting sick looking at it. I'm gonna hide it. What we're gonna do is clear this off. We've got a couple of really neat animals coming
Yeah.
up. We're gonna try to get a porcupine out here. So let me ditch this. I'm gonna try to double time it. So I'm gonna put it in the freezer here. Now, are we worried about getting pricked right here?
Well, you stay on that side. As you know, they don't throw their quills.
Come on out.
They don't throw their quills.
Right.
You know, you just get stuck on them. Bill's done a great job with this little porcupine. This was orphaned, found in the wild. Now watch we like porcupines because they look cute. Watch him stand. There you go. Now you see,
Oh,
we
look at
like
that.
it when they stand up like that.
Sort of like a beaver.
Well, yeah, but it's got a little bit of human nature,
Right.
anthropomorphic, so we think they're cute. Actually, it's one of the best defenses I know of any animal in the wild. Yeah.
Is he a relatively small or big porcupine?
No, this is the very young one. Very young one.
I mean, they get huge. I've seen them up in the tree. It's like
Oh,
it looks
like
like a
that,
squirrel's
yeah.
nest.
North America, they seem to be doing pretty good, but you know, anything like this, we think annoys us. We tend to put it on the pest list.
Right.
I mean, this is a great animal, and they have a role in the forest. They do a little bit of damage from our standpoint, but by golly, they're all part of the system and have a mouth, as you say, like a beaver.
Right. All right, so we're going to say goodbye to this guy. Oh, he'll go in. Oh, look at that.
Now, look at that. Yeah,
Oh, all you
see?
did was press, and they launched
Anyway.
like 4 of them in there.
But you know, the thing that's amazing is that all these things are here on this planet with us.
Right.
This is really an incredible paradise that we live in. And we got to watch it because a lot of the habitat's being destroyed pretty rapidly. We could lose these.
I agree. All right, we're going to say goodbye for now. We're going to come back with the grand finale.
Yeah, we got something really great.
We got what you might call a catamount or a puma or a jaguar or, right? All these words.
All
We're going
those
to get to the bottom of
names.
that.
That's right.
All right, stick around. Half Baked will be right back. Hey everyone, welcome back to Half Baked with Jim Fowler. We've got one guy left to see, and he's the cream of the crop,
The
right?
payoff, yeah. Let me show you
look
what
at
we
this
got
little
first.
guy.
Yeah, look at this guy. And by the
Oh my
way,
God.
if you want to hear a
Hi, little dude. Oh,
your Snapple there.
yeah,
Yeah,
Snapple.
but listen, can you hear the purring?
Yeah. He thinks you're mom.
All right, well, you know, there are about 7 names because this was found all over North America in different regions. So
Right.
It's called the
Cougar,
screamer,
Malinois.
the catamount, yeah, screamer, the panther,
Okay.
the cougar, the
So
puma,
they're
mountain
all
lion.
correct.
Yeah,
based on
they really
region.
are. They really are. You know what? That guy looks like he might. I'm going to show a little bit of training. We used to train cheetahs with a big spoon about 3 feet long. I've never tried it with a mountain lion. But let me come around here on the front of the camera. Now watch this. See, he's just learning this. Now see, the spoon becomes an extension of your arm. So if you're training something that can do some damage to you, it's a good idea not to let anybody's hand become the symbol of food.
Yeah, I think that's a great
All right?
idea.
Now,
Hey, little
all right.
dude.
I wouldn't put the whole thing out there because, well,
Is that too much?
yeah,
Oh.
he might decide that he's on a kill. No, but now you got to realize.
That'd be good.
You might as well realize that these have been around for a long, long
Oh, I
time,
know.
and they've got a million years of instinct to do 3 or 4 basic things. Your house cat has the same instincts.
You think they're making a nice comeback in the States?
Well, yeah, but you see, the instinct is to chase, attack, kill, and eat.
Right.
That's basically it. So if somebody's out in
Sort of like
California,
a guy in college.
yeah, you're right.
Right.
Well, no, we have a lot of instincts too, but fast movements, for
Right.
example. But this guy in California, some of the adults have been known now to chase joggers. So, or
Right.
even in University of Colorado, there's been a couple of incidents. But
Right.
what you have to do is to learn, become wise about the habits of something like this,
Right.
and why it is that they will chase something that moves quickly.
Right.
How old do you think this is?
This little guy?
Yeah,
I'd say 4 months.
you're right on target.
Whoa, he's going over. Listen, I'm gonna go get this. I'm gonna show him what I cooked, just for the hell of it. I know he's not gonna really want it, but I just wanted to show him what a good
I'll
job
give
I
you
did.
the bride. Look at those feet.
And here's what we cooked together. What a
Oh,
job we
hey,
did. Not
listen.
bad, right? We cut them up into
What
little
do you-
squares,
you
put them on
sorta-
some wax paper.
You want me to put his foot right in the middle of it or not?
No, you'll be cleaning it for a while. But
Yeah,
I want to
okay.
thank you very much for coming on
Hey,
the
it
show.
was a great
I
joy,
appreciate
and
it.
thanks for saluting the natural world. with us.
Yeah, it
That's
was
important.
great. It
Yeah.
was a blast. Thank you,
And,
everyone, for watching. I hope you tune in to Half Baked again, and hopefully we get to do this in the future.
That's right. I'd love to do it again.
Great.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for your time. Take it easy. Half Baked's out of here. We're signing out. Later on.